Today's episode's brought to you by Babbel. Babbel's here to help you learn that new language, and you're going to learn it good. Also, today, we're brought to you by Honey. Honey is going to save you money online, and you're going to save it good. That's so weird. All right, let's jump into this podcast. Hello, everybody. It's time for Pretzels and Crendor.
Crendor in the morning.
In the morning. Live. Before our recording studio audience. Recording. Wake your ass up. It's up next Crendor in the morning. Hello, everybody. Welcome to a second episode of Pretzels and Crendor in the morning.
Hey.
Whoa, hi. Hello. Hey.
Hey.
How are you? How are you eating?
Doing all right. How are you doing? I know you just had an experience, so I was going to let you rant.
Oh my God, I got a rant built up in me. So, while I was waiting for you watching the Bulls, I said to myself, Jesse, this is the perfect time. You got literally nothing to do. You've been wanting to get some stuff done in your video games. Go video game. And I was like, a perfect time. A perfect time for this. Yeah. I got an hour to kill. I can get a Final Fantasy XIV Alliance raid done in an hour. Easy. Not even a stressful situation. Those are super simple. Crendor? Oh my God. All right. Let me preface this by saying, I know that by ranting about this, I'm the bad guy. I'm aware of this. I know this is an unwinnable rant. I am not about to make friends with this rant. However, we get into, so the way an Alliance raid works in Final Fantasy XIV is there are 3 groups of 8, and in each group of 8 there are 2 healers, right? Mm-hmm. And so, in my group of 8, it was myself. I'm leveling a healer right now. And another person. Very first fight, that person dies instantly. First attack, like before the fight even starts, dead. So I'm like, okay, res them back up. Instantly dead again. I'm like, what? I can't solo heal this man. I'm not a good healer. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Like, I'm struggling through. I'm like, oh my God. So I resurrect them again. Back into the fight. Immediately killed again. They are clearly very bad at this. I resurrect them again. Nothing. They do not get up. So I'm like, okay. Well, I used the res, so I just gotta, fighting the fight. Trying to keep everyone alive. Trying to keep people alive. Meanwhile, my party is like standing in fire, basically, like getting knocked off edges. We are group C and we are basically group F because we suck. Everyone in my group is dying. The other 2 groups, I guarantee, are like, you guys need help because you are not having it. We could not hang in there at all. And we were doing what used to be the previous hardest raid until the most current one. So it seems like, all right, people should know what to do at this point. Nah, my group was fresh. Let me tell you, dude. We were the new guys, and we were bad. And so I'm trying my hardest to keep everyone alive. People going down left and right. And I finally just messaged like, please, to this person's name. I can't remember the name now, but please get up. I need you to help heal. Another person in my raid's like, bro, calm the hell down. She's dealing with the baby right now. And I was like, what? So immediately I knew if I said anything else, I'm the bad guy.
Right.
I cannot win. Right away, I know 1, everyone in this group, probably this person's friend. 2, this person has an out now. Baby problems. 3, if I say anything, I'm that piece of shit on the internet. So I just shut up and was like, okay. So I make my, do the first boss solo healing. We go on to, fight some trash in the second boss. Still not up. Still not has gotten up. Finally, after the second boss, this person comes back like, sorry, my baby was being crazy and really cranky and throwing a temper tantrum, and I had to go deal with that. I'm really sorry. Thank you so much. I'm like, all right, you know what? Moment is past. And I think it's just going to be easier. But Crendor, I was wrong because I forgot. Just like everyone else in this group, that person doesn't know how to play. So every fight from that point on, dead. What made it even worse is now, because they're back, I have to actually keep wasting mana resurrecting them. So I'm constantly out of mana as this person's constantly dead. Everyone in the group is yelling at me to heal as I'm like, I'm trying to heal you! I'm losing my mind as like this person's dead. Everyone in the group keeps dying. I am out of mana, and I finally was just like, I'm just not gonna resurrect that person. I'm just done. I'm just done healing this person back to life. So I spend the rest of the raid only focusing on everyone else but this person. And so the group is just getting more and more mad at me. And I'm like, if you want me to heal you, I can't. It's an unwinnable situation. I cannot win this. I am the bad guy no matter what. And if I say anything like, maybe this was the wrong time for you as a group to join this raid, right? So then we get to the last boss. She's like, hold on, everyone, AFK. 15 minutes, Crendor. I messaged you. Hey, hold on. I said I'm in raid with the worst party in history. It's almost over. That was 6:37, and then you said, "Is it over?" And I said, "Last boss at 6:53." That's how long we waited around for this person to get back, dude. If this was any other time in the history of times, this person would have been booted. But because this person was a friend with everyone else in the group, they were just like, "We're waiting, everybody. We're waiting. Everyone, we're waiting." Oh my God. I almost, I was ready to, I hope someone spits in your Denny's. I sat there, didn't say a damn thing, said nothing to anyone. I was the politest person, and the entire time they're yelling at me, we're not even healing. I'm like, I have to keep the tank alive. The tank is taking half of his life and damage every single time because he doesn't move out of the way of that. I'm just like, oh, Crendor. Oh my God, I've never been so out. I stuck with it. I've managed to stay in every single raid or anything I've done in Final Fantasy 14. But let me tell you, this would have been the night. I was ready to go. I was like, F these people. I don't care if I take a penalty. F them. F everyone in this group. Oh, I was mad. Oh, I was raging. Dude, I can't. I couldn't. I don't there's nothing I can say. What am I gonna do? Hate on a parent? I can't hate on a parent. I can't hate on a kid. I can't hate on a game. I can't do. There's unwinnable. All I can do is rant into the void and just be like, why? Why does this happen to me? Like that. That's all I can do. It sucks.
I mean, that's just the video game experience. You're gonna get that wherever you go.
Oh, I know, man. That's why I like single player games. I only got to worry about me. I don't got to worry about other people's lives.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, listen, I've been that person numerous times where I'm just like, yo, be right back, guys, and then I go make a sandwich. So I can't even bash this person.
Yeah, but do you do it in a raid?
I mean, yeah, I did.
Oh, well, never mind now. F you too. You're worse than a baby. you at least have common sense.
Exactly. But I was hungry. I can't afford stomach pain.
Well, that's
gonna
on
hurt
you.
My raid damage.
That's a you problem.
I would go from doing the least amount of damage to the least amount of damage still.
Why am I? Well, yeah, but here's the thing. You were never a healer, though, right?
I was back in the day.
And you did this back in the day as a healer?
There was a time where I went
Crendor.
and ate dinner.
Dude.
And I put someone on. I followed somebody.
Dude.
And then it was 40-man raids, all right? I was like, they won't notice. Then my character went AFK and they did notice.
Dude. I realized I ranted to the wrong person. I realize now that that you don't know what my pain is. You don't know what I'm going through right now. Because you are that guy.
Well, I've had that happen in League of Legends, but usually you can vote kick them out and then remake the game. Or the worst is if they don't, they come back and move their characters so you can't vote kick and then they still lose the lane.
Well, it's the same thing with normally a person like that would have been kicked out, right? But man, they were all friends, and my group. I was the odd man out in my group, and so I'm sitting there trying to keep. It clearly was their first time running this. It was clear. I needed to be more patient, but it's the reason why I don't heal anymore. It's the reason why I stopped healing in WoW. I have zero patience. If I see someone goof and I know they goofed, I'm like, strike one. You better not. I'm not going to heal you again. That's strike one.
Well, the thing is, I feel like certain games, it gets more toxic than others. And the environment. I mean, like, if you're in a, like, League of Legends, like, I'm committed to that thing for, like, 30, 40 minutes. But if it's, like, I don't know, if it's, like, a WoW group or an MMO group or whatever, I mean, you can kick somebody out or replace them. But, like, that's what happens when you're, like, playing with other people because they get their friends. So that's, like, it's like in League when you're on a team, you're, like, the one, and there's, like, 4 people on that team. Like, if you do bad, they're going to be like, oh, this idiot on our team's the bad one. Because usually people ignore their friends. They're like, oh, you know, you made a mistake. That's fine. But then the rando makes a mistake. And they're like, hey, rando, pick up your slack.
Not me. I would know that it was you. I'd be like, Crendor, are you even playing? Like, oh, he's probably AFK. Went to go make a sandwich.
But at least you'd know. You know, like, listen,
Yeah,
this guy's probably going to make a sandwich.
Know. You are right. You are correct. Man, dude. I think it's about time respect. Maybe that's why I got frustrated.
That's
because it felt like I was wasting. Like, I clearly just wanted to be done, and we were in there clearly longer than we should have been. And it was like, why are we doing this? Like, you should know better. Like, y'all join this group, but you got like baby problems happening while you're joining. Like, just take your 15-minute break before you click accept. That's all.
Yeah.
But
so I was gonna bring up a thing.
Yes.
That you tweeted.
Yes. I tweet a lot. I tweet a lot of things. What have I tweeted? You tweet
a lot of things. One of the things was a WhatsApp scam.
Yes, I did get a WhatsApp scam. I'm bringing it up right now.
Yeah, the WhatsApp scam, because you just said, got an obvious scam WhatsApp. Are you Jason?
Yeah, so on WhatsApp, I literally only have 2 people I ever have communicated with on WhatsApp. Dodger and Julia Hardy. 2 people I know who live in the UK. That is it. In the history of communicating with people, that's the only people I've talked to on WhatsApp ever. So anyone else who messages me, I do not know them. I don't know how they got my number on there. I don't know anything about them. So immediately I'm suspicious. So already, if you hit me up on WhatsApp and I don't know you a scam already. Anyway, this out of nowhere, this has happened numerous times. It's always an Asian woman in the image, and it's always a number that I do not recognize, and it always starts the same way. Hello, is this Jason? I'm not sure if I have the wrong number. This has happened too many times for me to count. Always, hello, is this Jason? Every time.
They, like, every one of them says you're Jason.
Every single one. Every single time, hello, is this Jason? I think I might have had one where it said, hello, is this David? But, yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. And every time I will say, because I'm gullible as hell at first, I'll say, no, sorry, wrong number. And then they'll hit you back with something along the lines of, I'm sorry about that. I was just trying to reach my friend Jason. We met at this thing. And they'll leave you like a bunch of information. So you can either say, oh, sorry, not me. Or you can, like, you know, if you're into like the staged Asian girl photo that they've included, you can like hit them back or whatever. And even one time where I was like, oh, sorry. Yeah, no, it's not me. All right, well, good luck contacting Jason. They respond with, well, you know what? You seem like a pretty nice guy. Do you mind if I still talk to you? And then they keep talking to you, and then they try to scam you with something.
Oh, yeah.
And so I learned that the first time, and every other time since, I just deleted. Except this time, I said, you know what? For Cox and Crendor, I'm going in.
Nice.
This is our conversation. Hello, is this Jason? I'm not sure if I have the wrong number. Yo, this is Jason. Sup, girl? They responded, you are Jason? No question mark, no nothing. Just actually they responded, you are Jason. Is what it was responded. And I responded, yeah, you the girl from the other night? Missed getting your WhatsApp after we finished. I left, as you noticed, I've left it complete. Finished what? What did we finish? Right? So now I've left it completely open. And they responded, Jason? I said, yes, this is Jason. Sup, girl? Remember me? You are Jason? Yes, I am Jason. Come on, girl, don't leave me hanging. We were good together. Response. Jason? Yes, I am Jason. Hello? Nothing for 2 days. I respond, hello, it's me, Jason. I thought we had fun together. Response. Who is this? And then nothing. And then I didn't respond.
Man.
Yep.
They finally the worst part is they found Jason.
Yeah, they finally found Jason.
But they didn't know how to handle it.
I think that's hilarious that they didn't know what to do with Jason. They didn't know how to wait, you are Jason?
They're so used to not having Jason be the one answering.
What's crazy is if I was them, I just would have kept going. Like, oh hey, Jason, it's me, remember? Like that's Jason can be like, I don't remember, and then you just lie. Like, oh, I was at this place that you were at. Just lie. Like, remember the other week or whatever at that party? If Jason's like, no, I don't remember. It's like, well, I remember you, Jason. You were awesome. Just that's just lazy scamming. Just lazy. They were like, oh, what do we do? I imagine there's like 8 dudes sitting around the phone just like, it says it's Jason. What do we do? I don't know.
I had one of those scams, but it was like it called me like 3 times in a row and then like left a voicemail, and they're just like, hello, we are from the phone company and we're calling for your number transfer request, and we got a response for your information. Call us back. And the callback number is like a completely different number that they want you to call them back at. And I was like, well, you know, maybe they're right. Maybe somebody is trying to like number transfer. And then I went to the phone company. I'm like, hey, did anybody put in a number transfer thing? And they're like, no. And I was like, all right, great. So yeah, they're a little trickier, but it's, you know. And then I looked up the number thing, and people are just like, this is scams. They're scamming you. Don't call them back. I called them back, and they're scammers.
Yeah, that's during the day. Most of the messages I get are like, hello, this is John Smithman from the IRS calling you about the money you owe for your car. If you want to get information about the money you owe for your car, call us back immediately, or you could face judgment in a criminal court. I'm like, no. The worst part is they must track you by like your local phone number, because my phone number is still from Ohio, so I still have an Ohio area code, and I know when I'm getting spam call. Because every single call that's a spam call comes from Ohio. Every single time. And I guess what's even weirder is I have, I think, the same number as someone named Hayden Chapman. Or Chapman Hayden. I assume it's Hayden Chapman. Because I keep getting messages about a building that they want to buy. And they're like, is this Chapman Hayden? It has to be Hayden Chapman. Is this Chapman Hayden? Would you like to go over information about the possible sale? And then list the address. Is this something you would want to think about? And so I was like, okay, what is this? Why do I keep getting text messages about this? So I went online to do research, because I thought, this has happened before with my email. It's like some idiot will subscribe me to like, the Jesus Christ newsletter, and I'll get 800 emails from about like, find Jesus today. I'm like,
oh my God, I keep getting those messages. It's like, we've signed you up for lawn insurance. And it's like some weird shit. And I'm like, what is this? And then it's like, you have won AT&T's giveaway. I'm like, cool, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know if it's people just getting access to our email or if it's just companies trying to scam, whatever the case may be. This thing, I looked this up. Turns out Chapman Hayden, or Hayden Chapman, whoever this person is, apparently died and was the person who had the number before me. And now everyone's trying to contact the relatives or the person who is dead and buy the house of this dead person.
What?
Dude, I don't know. Maybe Chapman Hayden is the son or daughter of the person who died. I don't know. I just know that a death occurred, and that's why the house is empty. It's an empty house, and people are like trying to buy it, and they're contacting me, and I keep telling people to stop contacting me, and they're like, do you have any property for sale though? I'm like, what? Like, oh, well, if you're not the right person, do you have any property? I'm like, leave me alone. Stop. Dude, every day from about 9 a.m., actually it starts before that, like 8 a.m. until about noon, I get bombarded with messages that are just like, hey, do you have a place you want to sell? I'm like, leave me alone.
It's weird because, like, we're now at the point where people are just so used to spam calls, too. Like, everybody gets a billion of them.
Yeah, it says spam, and I'm like, ignore. Yeah, and it shouldn't be the case at all. It's so disrespectful. I hate that nothing's being done about it.
I mean, part of it's I don't even think they can do anything. Like, it's just, there's so many. It's like they're just throwing a net into the ocean. And they're just hoping they get, like, one or two back. Because they're like, well, still fool somebody. Like, if some lady got the one I just got, like, someone's transferring my number, and they call it back, and they're just like, ma'am, we need your password. And then she just gives it, like, boom. They got their thing.
Yeah, I mean, it must work enough, right? It must work on enough old people to, like, pull it off. But honestly, I think it sometimes works on streamers and stuff as well. Like, today, for example, was going through my email, and I had a bunch of things that were like, we're from this company, and we would love to do a brand deal with you. Click this link to see the brand deal. I'm like, nah.
I do not click any links. Like,
yeah, if you don't tell
never.
me even if they don't have a link, like, we'd like to work with you, email us back. I'm like,
yeah.
nah, I don't know. I don't know you. I don't care about you. No, I'm all right.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's stupid dumb. What was I brought up another one of your tweets. We'll really just go into your Twitter for content here.
Cool, thanks. I'm so glad that's what you're mining.
Oh yeah, you were just talking about liking somebody that doesn't like you back, and then I thought it was the crypto bot.
It is not the crypto bot. The crypto bot loves me. Crypto bots at least message you. Although that one didn't. Never mind.
That's true. That one did not.
No, I was the worst part is everyone's just like, dude, it's all right, bro. Actually, there were two comments. One was, dude, it's all right, you'll find someone, bro, I believe in you. And the other comment was like, well, if you weren't such a big freaking loser, maybe you'd find love if you lowered your standards and you dated another monster like yourself. Right? Like, those are the only two responses I got. Meanwhile, it wasn't even about me. I was having a conversation where I was expressing the fact that universally, every time I've ever had a conversation with anyone about, like, being into a person, and then that person, like, does not like you, it sucks. And it doesn't matter who you are, it always sucks. Because for some reason you get it in your head that, like, this is it, this is love. And the other person does not have that feeling. And, like, I was just saying, I even wrote in the tweet, it universally sucks. I meant that as, like, everyone can relate. Not like, my life is terrible, and I am like, not at all. But everyone's like, bro, it'll be okay, man. You'll find someone. I'm like, that's not at all what I was talking about. I was referring to just, like, generally, it is a terrible feeling, and everyone has experienced it, and it does not change no matter what the age. That's what I was trying to say. And it was just like a tweet that I wanted to, like, hey, it's okay. It's all right, everybody. Right? And I was like, You just got to suck it up and move on. That's like, it wasn't I am so alone, and every day darkness surrounds me. It wasn't that at all. But like I said, on the internet, everything is, like, over-exaggerated. So everyone's just like, Jesse, it's all right, bro. You hang in there, dude. And then, and then there were, like, 3 or 4 people that were just like, well, maybe if you weren't such a big fat loser, you'd find love, you idiot. And I was like, cool, thanks. The best part is, of course, when I clicked on them, they themselves were all giant losers.
Oh,
and I was just like,
That's how it works.
of course. Yeah, when I look, if you come at me and call me a loser, and then I click your link and it's like articles about Bionicle, guys, I can't. It's like punching down. I can't do it.
I remember when I used to get really like bad YouTube comments, just like Crendor sucks ass. I hate this guy, and I'd click on their YouTube thing and see their like favorites and their likes, and I'm like, yeah, it checks out.
Yeah, if it's a lot of like, this is an anime dub I did with my 3 friends. It's like, cool, awesome, awesome. Yeah, it's like normally I'd come at you, but like I'm over it. Like the minute I see it's punching down, I'm like, I can't do it. I can't. This guy gets away with it today. I'm gonna let him get away. Have fun. You got me, my man.
And then this last, actually this was a response to me responding to Brett, because I thought this would be a good Cox and Crendor topic, outside of just your normal tweeting.
Oh well, of course.
Which was Brett tweeted this thing and said, one's gotta go. They had grits, coffee, hash browns, sausages, eggs, and orange juice. All right. Now, I took a look at those, and I was like, which one am I going to get rid of? And then I was like, well, it's got to be orange juice. Because, okay, here's the thing. For me, orange juice is literally just sugar water. Like, there's like little bits of pulp in it, so you get a little bit of fiber, but really it's just sugar water. It's just spiking your blood sugar, and you already have coffee, right? So I don't need juice and coffee. Plus, the orange juice is going to give me heartburn. I get more heartburn from orange juice than coffee, so I don't need it.
And what did I say exactly?
You don't even remember? You said this like 6 hours ago.
Oh, I'm aware. I just want you to say it because you already said what I said.
Oh. You said, I'm team no OJ too. Orange juice is just orange-flavored sugar water.
That's it. Yeah, I agree completely. I'm on your side.
Look at
100%. Oranges, awesome.
Yeah.
Orange slices, great.
Yep.
Orange in like other things, lovely. But orange juice is that even people who are like, yeah, but fresh squeezed though. It's still like orange-flavored sugar water. Like, even if it's fresh squeeze, the juice part of the orange is the worst part of the orange.
Yeah.
It's like, and so, like
just eat an orange.
Just eat an orange, and you'll get all the benefits of an orange. Yeah. I mean, coffee, I'm not going to get rid of coffee because I love coffee too much. Like, that's staying there. Grits, huge grit fan. I'm angry at Brett for saying grits. I can't trust him anymore. Hash browns, love them. Sausage, honestly, sausage is my number 2 get rid of.
Oh.
I'm not a big sausage fan. If it was bacon, that's a different story. Sausage, not a big fan. Not a sausage fan.
Yeah, sausage is like, okay, I could do without it as well.
Yeah, like in my number 1, it would be like orange juice, sausage. Get them out of there. I'd be fine. I'd be totally okay. I think the big thing is there are many, many great smoothies you could drink or other things of that nature. But really, like, you'd be better off with tea for your breakfast.
Smoothies to me are still like too sugary. I'm not a big smoothie person.
Oh, so you got to get a smoothie that like has fruit, but also like nuts and veggies in it as well.
Yeah, but I'd rather just eat them whole.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm just saying if you're gonna drink a thing.
All right. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna drink something, I guess, but like, it still feels like it's just a different form of like sugared stuff. I don't know, like. And then his hash browns, I'm not even a big hash brown person. Like, they're okay. It depends.
Honestly, look, I'm not lying. If I could get by on like some pepper, salt, butter grits and coffee, and I could get by. I could do that. I could live that life. We're like, oh, I'm down in the South for some reason eating my grits and coffee. I'd be fine. I'd be A-okay. That's all I need.
I mean, I have like 2 breakfasts I make right now. One is oatmeal with granola, walnuts, and like I have like some berries on the side. Or sometimes I'll put like some raspberries or blueberries in the oatmeal. And then other times when I'm feeling a little fancy, I make my brioche bun, a sunny side up egg, and like 2 things of white cheddar. and I put that on a bun. Then I got some berries on the side still. You need that fruit. All right, I still put my fruit on the side.
I mean, I don't know that you need that fruit, but like,
I need the fruit.
Okay.
And then you get that, and then I got my coffee, which is great. And that's how I mix it up.
That's all right. I mean, I got I'm currently rolling with, and this has unfortunately been my last few days because spinach has a shelf life. I bought a bunch of spinach, and I have feta cheese, and I have egg whites. And I'm making an egg white feta cheese and spinach omelet.
Ooh.
Crendor. It's delicious. Spinach and feta in an omelet, always good. Always a solid choice.
I like omelets. I'm just bad at making omelets.
Here's the thing. Most of my omelets turn out terrible. Sometimes they just become scrambled eggs, but it's all right because you're at home, and who cares?
That's true. Yeah, I mean, if you cook it up,
Who are you trying to impress? Nobody. You're just trying to get it cooked and heated and on a plate, and that's all that matters. Sometimes my omelet, I flip it, and it falls apart, and I'm like, well, scrambled eggs it is, and I just scramble it up, and I still call it an omelet because it's the thought that counts.
Yeah, I mean, that's a fair point. I agree with that. You know, if you're cooking eggs, like sometimes I accidentally break the yolk and it starts oozing out, and then you got that like cooked yolk, and I just like do it fast, and I'm like, whatever, you know, I'm gonna eat it anyway. But I try to make it so you get that sunny side up, or over easy. A lot of times I'll do the over easy, so you just flip it once for like 20 seconds, and then when you bite into it, you get the like, and it all oozes out.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I'm not my big problem is when I like my eggs not, well, if you're cooking an egg scrambled, I don't want it runny.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're cooking an egg like sunny side up or whatever, I'm fine with a little run on top. That's fine. But like, if it's scrambled, when I watched Gordon Ramsay make scrambled eggs, I was upset. Because he's like, these are great eggs. And he like puts them on the plate and it oozes out. I'm like, Gordon, those eggs are still trying to hatch, my man. He's like, these are the most delicious scrambled eggs. I'm like, no, bro, no. Those suck. Gordon Ramsay, those are not good eggs. But I guess it's like a British thing. Because when we were in the UK, one day my dad and my mom went for breakfast before I woke up. Because I think I went out the night before trying to be like a cool dude in the UK. But my parents woke up. They went for breakfast. My dad ordered straight up the English breakfast. Hated it. And he was not a fan of the eggs. He was like, these eggs, they're just so gross. I was like, I'm telling you, I think it's like a British thing. They love their runny eggs. Not a fan. My eggs, I almost want them a little burnt if they're going to be scrambled. Give me some texture in my eggs.
I don't know about that. I don't want them runny, though, but I don't want them burned. I want the right in between. No, fluffy. I want them fluffy.
I don't need fluff. See, I'm not even a fan of the Japanese egg thing where like they cut it and then it opens and like runs everywhere. Not a fan of that.
I like that.
No, I don't like it. It's too much for me.
I can see how you wouldn't like the texture of it, really.
I'm not a big texture fan. Like, I can eat anything as long as it doesn't have a slimy texture. Slimy texture is a no-go for me on anything. But anything else, I'm down, which is why I can't do boba, because boba has a weird slime to it. There's a lot of, like, seafood that has a weird slime to it when it's done, like, sushi style. There's all sorts of different things that I can't do. But if it's, crunchy or has a texture or has like at least like it's a tougher component, then I'm fine. But slime, hell, even sometimes, you know how when people say when you brush your teeth, you should also brush your tongue to get rid of bad breath. Sometimes while brushing my tongue, I will gag, like I'll gag on the toothpaste on my tongue. I'm like, ugh, it's so gross. Yeah. So all I'm saying is I can't even do that. So that's where we're at.
I know one texture I don't like is just like breaded, like chicken stuff or breaded whatever. I don't like that.
You don't like bread, so you can't do like a schnitzel?
I mean, I can eat it, but I don't like it. Like,
That's
like
crazy.
schnitzel or breaded chicken or breaded pork or breaded, like the panko breadcrumb style. Like, ugh, I don't like it.
Really? Bro. You can't do like fried chicken?
I like fried chicken, but a lot of fried chicken isn't like that crumbly like texture. It's like a little more.
Oh, I guess like baked, like a baked, and I helped, like that kind of chicken.
Yeah, like if you go to like Popeyes and you get like that chicken, like that's fine. Or KFC, like those are fine. Like those types of fried chickens or wherever you go. But like it's the breadcrumb. Like when it's all like crunched up and they roll it in the breadcrumbs and stuff. I'm like, ugh.
Really?
Not a fan.
Really? Is it because it's too dry?
It's like it might be too dry, but like there's like so many little, it's like crunchy, but like there's so many little breadcrumb bits that are just like all, I don't know. There's something about all the little breadcrumb bits, like they're not conjoined together. It's weird.
I guess
I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking at it again. By the way, people keep popping up on this damn thing. Brett, the funniest part is the conversation has moved past Brett, unfortunately. Everyone is like fighting in the conversations now. Yeah. I'm looking at it, and here's the thing. For me, yeah, if I had to pick, if I had to go from order of the things that I would get rid of first, orange juice, then sausage, then hash browns, then eggs, then grits, then coffee.
Yeah, coffee'd be last.
Coffee's all. I couldn't. Yesterday, I had 1 cup of coffee in the morning, and I was like, all right, I'm good to go. I'm set. Had no caffeine the rest of the day. Tried to like water it the entire day. I was like, water, baby. We're going full water. I'm going to have one of those cleanse days. It's going to be great. Around, I don't know, 8:30, I had the worst headache in the history of headaches. So bad. Just terrible. But I was like, it's 8:30. I don't want to have caffeine now. I'll be up all night, and I got to be up in the morning to like do a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
So I can't. So instead I took 2 Tylenol and then just was like, all right, you know what? It's 9 o'clock. I'm just going to go to bed. I'm just going to like close my eyes and sleep it off. Around midnight I wake up, throbbing head. Like my head was throbbing so much that my heartbeat, I could feel like boom, boom. As my heart beat, I felt the beat in my head. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, I
and
hate
so
when it's like that.
I tried to put on music, and I tried to put on stuff to like drown out the sound. First started music, the music was too loud. I took down all the way, did not work, did not stop it. It's like, okay. So then I put on Calm on this like a rain track, and nothing. That didn't work. And then I put on like just a podcast that I listened to, hoping that it just the talking would keep me distracted. That didn't work. So I turned it off, laid there in complete silence for an hour, just like, why? Why doesn't it stop? And then eventually fell asleep, woke up at, I think, 5 or 6 a.m., just still a mess, went to the bathroom, chugged water, like just walked back to the bed, plopped down on it. Thankfully, fell asleep again, woke up around 10 with like enough sleep that I felt good and I didn't have a headache anymore. But oh my God, bro, what a terrible night of sleep that was. I woke up today, drank 3 cups of coffee. I was like, not again. No, thank you. Back on the caffeine we go. Yeah. No, thanks. That sucks.
I need at least 1 to 2 cups of coffee. I can roll with 1, but like if I have 0, I'm not going cold turkey like that. There's no way.
Well, I didn't think about it. Like I wasn't. What I realized is that usually during the day, what will happen is I will have a coffee in the morning, come to the office, and while I'm doing stuff at the office, make a cup of coffee. Then in the afternoon, when I'm like waiting for stuff to render, do whatever, I'll walk over to the Starbucks, grab some Starbucks, walk my butt back. So I've had at this point 2 coffees and 1 grande 3-shot espresso drink in a day.
That is a lot. Yeah. You're going a little crazy there.
So, but that's technically in my mind 3 coffees, right? I think, it's 3 coffees, right? But I realize now that having in the afternoon a like grande latte is a different, without that, I didn't have that extra like to get over the hump. So clearly around 8:30 was like, Jesse, what's going on, buddy? I'm jonesing, man. And I was like, it's fine, buddy. Don't worry. And it was bad. It was bad news.
Hold on. How much? Okay, what do you break it down again? So you got a grande latte. What else do you have?
A grande latte and 2 cups of coffee.
Okay, yeah. The grande latte is essentially a full cup of coffee?
I mean, I would say it's probably more. It comes with 2 shots of espresso in it, but because I don't want a lot of milk, I have them add a 3rd shot of espresso, so it's less milk. So there you go.
Let's see. So it's 150 milligrams, an espresso shot 64. So yeah, you're getting like 210 milligrams of caffeine in that drink.
Yeah,
So-
great, love it.
That's
That's probably less than an energy drink, though.
It is some energy drinks, I think. Energy drink caffeine. Let's see. What the shit? Energy without caffeine? Get that out of here.
Yeah, no one wants that.
Yeah.
Let us have our drug.
It depends. Like, one is 74 milligrams, 72. Monster's 86. Red Bull's 111.
Right, but they also have things like ginseng and like other things added to it to give you a pep in your step.
Yeah, but I think energy drinks are usually pretty bad for you.
Right. Which is why I have a coffee instead.
Oh, here we go. 5-hour energy is 200 milligrams. So by drinking that, you're essentially taking a 5-hour energy.
Except I know what's in it.
Yes. Oh, wait. This one says Monster per can is 160
Well, see, there you go.
of coffee.
Still, I'm doing better.
Normal
doing better.
cup of coffee, you take an 8-ounce cup of coffee, is 95 milligrams on average. So, I mean, you're still drinking a lot of caffeine.
Well, yeah. I mean, I have an addiction. It's clear. It's evidenced by the fact that I had a headache that lasted all night.
Yeah.
Now, someone might say, Jesse, stop taking that much caffeine. You're getting headaches. What if you shut up and you let me drink my caffeine?
What if you shut
and
up?
let me have my addiction? I've been drinking the same 3 things every day for the last 5 years. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Leave me alone. I need it to live.
The big thing is you just got to drink water, too.
I drink tons of water during the day. I have big, giant containers of water. I don't know how long ago bought a bunch. You know how they have those at gas stations, the like extra large containers of Fiji
yeah.
water? I got one of those, and now I just fill it up constantly during the day. And I have it with me always. And if I don't have it with me, I have at the office here water as well. And I can just like gulp, gulp, gulp. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you
I'm
got
a
the
water
big
machine.
Gulp. Big gulp water.
Yeah, I'm a water machine.
So yeah, I think that was all our stories for the week. I think we covered all the Twitter.
Oh, well, thank God, because now we can shamelessly plug our sponsors.
Oh, thank God. We need a water sponsor.
You know what? Oh, my God. What if, though? What if? Well, you know where we could probably find one. I know, this is terrible. By searching the world over, Crendor.
Whoa.
There's got to be one out there. And in order for us to find it, we're going to have to learn a new language to schmooze with the best of them. That's how I did it. All right. Well, for most of us, learning that second language was something we tried in high school or college and wasn't exactly the high point of our academic careers. I remember learning Spanglish very much, and I still know all that I knew back in 8th grade, if not less. Now, thanks to Babbel, the language learning app that sold more than 10 million subscriptions, there is actually a way that I can learn more Spanish, actual Spanish, not Spanglish. It's a super fun and addictively easy way to learn a new language, whether you're traveling abroad, connecting in a deeper way with your family, or just have some free time. Babbel teaches bite-sized language lessons that you'll actually use in the real world. Babbel's 15-minute lessons make it the perfect way to learn a new language on the go. Other language learning apps have the AI for the lesson plans and all that, but Babbel lessons are created by 100 language experts. Their teaching method is scientifically proven to be effective. There are so many languages to learn, 14 different ones, including Spanish, French, Italian, and German. There's also many ways to learn. In addition to lessons, you can access to podcasts, games, videos, stories, and even live classes. Plus, it comes with a 20-day money-back guarantee. Start your new language learning journey today on Babbel. Right now, save up to 60% off your subscription when you go to babbel.com/Cox. That's BABBEL.com/Cox for up to 60% off your subscription. Babbel, Language for life. Also, today we're brought to you by Honey. Honey is the easiest way to save money when shopping on your iPhone or computer. How do you feel about shopping online? Do you do it often? Crendor, do you do it often?
Yes.
Who doesn't? Everyone shops online now. It is what most of us do. Well, thanks to Honey, manually searching for those coupon codes is a thing of the past. Honey is a free shopping tool that scours the internet for promo codes and applies the best one it finds to your cart. Imagine you're shopping online, you're looking for something like, for example, my computer's motherboard, the fan in it is busted. And so when it runs, it goes, "Nyeh." It sounds terrible, and I've had to turn the fan off in the motherboard, which probably isn't the smartest thing to do, but it's not making the noise anymore, so, but I need to get a new motherboard. And so I went online, and I went to go look for a motherboard, and spoiler, found a lovely website. And when I went to go check out, bing, bang, boom, Honey popped down like, hey, do you want me to look for coupons? And I said, all right, Honey, let's see. And it found them, saved 15%. It's great, especially on a motherboard. Those things are like $300, $400. Well, you right now can do the exact same thing. All you got to do is have Honey on your computer, in your browser, or on your phone. When you check out, the Honey button appears, and you just click apply coupons, wait a few seconds, and it does all the work for you. It'll find a coupon that's best for you on that site for your order. Honey doesn't just work on your desktop. It also works on your iPhone. Like I said, just activate it on Safari and watch your phone. Find those savings for you. If you don't already have Honey, you're straight up just missing out. And by getting it, hey, you're doing us a favor on the podcast because that's how we pay the bills. Woo-hoo. All I have to say is go to get Honey for free at joinhoney.com/Cox. That's joinhoney.com/Cox. All right, let's go to chapter 7 of the Crendor. Crendor has a traffic out there.
Oh my God, traffic. You want to know about traffic? Let me tell you about traffic. It's happening. Traffic's all over. There's traffic right down below me. I see some traffic on the map. I see some traffic really just growing. You know, traffic grows. It's like a flower. It's like a plant. It's like a bad bit on a podcast. Back to you.
Thanks, Crendor. I love that you have become obsessed with just the concept of traffic in a way that I never thought you would. But here we are, this many episodes later, where you're just like, what is traffic, man?
I mean, when you
here for it.
When you do traffic for almost 10 years, like, you start wondering.
Yeah, right? No, I get it. I understand.
Yeah.
You start to wonder, like, what's it all mean, man?
Yeah, and I mean, at this point, we still don't know.
Whoa! It is a mystery, that's for sure. Well, speaking of mysteries, let's go to the weather.
Weather. Oh, by the way, before I weather, I want to bring up. I almost forgot my story. I was gonna bring up real quick.
Okay.
So we went and got Mexican food on, it was like Thursday or something, and we went to like this local Mexican place, and it was like packed there. So I was like, this place got to be good, right? Place got to be good. And it was, all right? They had this lady rolls up with her, like, guacamole cart, and she's like, she literally, because they're like, do you want guacamole? We're like, yeah. And then they bring the cart over, and they, like, make it fresh. Like, she just cuts open the avocado and, like, puts it in the bowl, and she's like, what do you want in it? And you're like, all right, get, like, onion and tomato or whatever, and she just, like, mixes all together, and it's like, and then, like, puts it on the table, and you're just like, whoa.
Damn.
Yeah, so we had that, and then we got fajitas. Toaster woman got steak fajitas, and then I got shrimp fajitas. Both very good. We ate bunch of fajitas. I have a picture on my Twitter if you want to see it. And then
yes, I'll go there right now.
Yeah, go there right now. And then we had margaritas. I think she had a mojito, and then a margarita, and then I had a margarita.
Is the avocado there? Because you got me really wanting avocado and guacamole now.
It's there. You can see the bowl. See that bowl right there?
God, that's a huge thing of fajitas.
That's what I'm saying. Look at that.
That's like a lot of fajita, bro.
Yeah.
that is the big lot
bowl.
Of fajitas.
The big stone bowls with the guacamole was in. But then I had two margaritas. She had a mojito and margarita. And then by the end of it, they were like, "You want desserts? We got churros."
My man.
And they had like the chocolate dipping sauce. It's fantastic. But then, afterwards, I was so full, and I had like an hour and a half or 2 hours of just being like, hey, and I would like walk around. I said like walk. I was like, my GERD was not happy. I just kept burping and being like, and my food was just at the top. I was like, why did I eat the extra fajita? I should have just brought it home. Why did I eat the churros? It was too much. And
You went too hard.
I went too hard. I went too far. But overall, great time. Love Mexican food. I just wanted to bring that up.
Well, there you go. There you go. I love Mexican food. All right. Okay, Mexican food lover.
Yeah.
Bless.
But here's the thing. When I get Mexican food, I just like fajitas. That's like my main thing is like go-tos like fajitas. 'Cause it's like, you know, you got your vegetables, you got your meat, you put the meat on tortilla, you're good, right? And it's like you're creating your own thing. You got the guacamole, sour cream, whatever. So that's like just my go-to wherever. It's just like I'll get fajitas.
My go-to when I get like any type of Mexican is I will try to see if they have any like taco plate with a variety of tacos. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like I want different things. I don't want all one thing. Like, you know, if they got like a 3 taco thing, I want to be like, yo, those 3 tacos all different tacos? And they'll be like, maybe. And I'll be like, oh, maybe I want that. That kind of thing.
Yeah, I see. All right, there you go. It's kind of like it's like they have beer tasting. It's like you're doing the taco tasting.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of all of that. It's a big thing for me. Huh. The more of that, the better.
I see. Weather. So we had a weather request for Chennai in India because of the beautiful looking temples.
Okay. I'm here for it.
Chenai. Chennai. India. 88 degrees right now. It is feeling like 106. Oh my goodness.
Woo.
It is 94 degrees on the high, but, you know, like I said, if it's feeling hotter than it is, you gotta watch out. Low 83, humidity 80%. That's some humidity. 29.8 inches of pressure, 8 mile visibility, 6 mile an hour winds, 81 on the dew point, 3 out of 10 on the UV index, and a waning gibbous moon phase. We also have a sunrise of 5:54 a.m. and a sunset of 6:21 p.m. 10-day, 93 and sunny, mainly sunny. Winds at 10 to 15 miles an hour. You got Tuesday, 94, mostly sunny. Wednesday, 94, sunny. 94 on Wednesday, partly cloudy. And from there on out, you got 93, 93, 95, 95, 95, 95, 95, 95, 96, 96, 96. With sunny and mostly sunny.
So like, what's the Chennai?
Yeah.
What's the vibe in Chennai? It's clearly a beach town, or at least a city on a beach. But all the shots of the beach, there's no one on the beach. It just, like, there's a lot of photos of the beach. I guess this one has people on it. There was just a lot of photos of the beach, but no one on the beach. And then there's a lot of beautiful temples.
Oh,
there's a
wow.
lot of,
that one's crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot of beautiful, beautiful temples. The artwork is amazing. But there's also a lot of, like, there's one temple that's, like, right on the waterfront. I want to know, like, what's the vibe there? What's the deal with Chennai? What's going on there? What's happening? What's happening?
Let's see. Oh yeah, it's southeast India.
Yeah, it's east of Bangalore.
Yeah, this one looks cool. There's like all the lights in the city, and it's all lit up.
Yeah, there's like the architecture's beautiful. I will say that. But I know nothing of this city at all besides what I'm looking at in photos right now. But architecturally, it's beautiful.
Huh. There's a Chennai city tour on YouTube. So if anyone's curious about that, it's just some guy talking over it. I thought it was be like, you know, they got those like walking through city videos.
Yeah, it was just a person walking. That's the good stuff.
That's the good stuff. Oh my God, that reminds me.
Oh, yes. I thought you were just gonna talk. Yes.
I keep waiting for your response of like, yes.
All right, yeah, no, I mean, like, it's fine. That's cool. Yes. I thought you were just gonna go. I didn't know you wanted. I didn't know you wanted me to be like, go on. Yes. I'd love to hear.
Oh, well, if you insist. So I was watching YouTube on the television with the Apple TV, and it starts like recommending you stuff, right, when you're on the home thing. So now I've discovered through the algorithm how people just start finding random weird videos. And I was like, what is this? And it had those like Japan tour ones, but it's like not where they walk around the city. It's where they stay on like a ferry or like on a train or at a hotel, and then they like review it. And they're just like, I'm going to take this ferry overnight. And like, here's what it's like getting on the ferry. Here's my room on the ferry. And then like, let's go get some food. And like, it's a vending machine. And then they're like, I got 3 meals. Then they like microwave them. And they're like, it was pretty good. And then they go back to their room. And then they're like, let's check out the things in this room. And I just like watch those. And they don't talk. They just have like closed captioning. So it will just be like, I am hungry, going to the vending machine. So they just film themselves like walking to the vending machine and like hitting the buttons. And then being like, I have gotten food. I will make it. And then they like microwave it. It's like, because you're seeing what it's like. And then you're just like chilling out. Just look up like Japan train tour.
Japan train tour. Yeah, I'm on it. I'll find it.
So if you go to like, let's see, what is this? See, it's like this type of thing. Here's one called Kuga's Travel. It's got 9 million views. Riding the sleeper train in Japan on a heavy snow day. Like, it's this type of thing. And if you just skim through it, you'll see. They're just, like, taking the train. No talking. Just, like, the sounds of the train.
I would be so bored watching this.
I'm not watching it to be like, whoa, high octane entertainment. Like, I'm watching it when it's like, it's like the end of the day. I'm like done streaming. I'm just watching these like, whoa, neat. And I don't even say that like I'm high watching it. I just mean like I'm just watching it feeling like I'm high. I'm not even high.
You exist in a world, my man, out of space and time.
Listen, there's 9.5 million people that watch this thing, all right? You're the weird one.
I am the weird one. Oh, man. That sucks. I hate being called out that, like, I'm not normal for enjoying things. You know what? Screw you, man.
This was the other one I watched. Cheapest private room on Japan's overnight sleeper train, 12-hour trip from Tokyo. 49 million views. 49
cheapest private. Oh no.
Million.
49 million. I'm on it. I'm looking at it right now. The subtitles are great. If you turn them on, it's like, I arrived. My thing has arrived. My train colored like Iron Man. First, I need to buy shower card. What the? You have to buy a shower card?
Oh yeah, you gotta buy shower cards. See, this is what I mean. I'm not going to ride this train. I'm not going to buy a shower card. But watching this person do it,
it's so tiny. It's like giving me claustrophobia while watching it. It's like so small. Like there's no way Jesse Cox, could fit in this thing. It wouldn't happen.
Definitely would not enjoy the little like capsule hotels they have.
No, I wouldn't. I need an adult hotel for adult men. This is crazy looking. Here's the thing. Beautiful, like it's like a lot of it's beautiful, but the toilet. One of the things I think is crazy whenever I look at Japanese apartments, when people show their Japanese apartment, it's always like the toilet is the sink, is the bathroom, and you shower in this place where you take a dump. I'm like, nah, bro, can't be doing that. No, thank you. Nope, not for me.
Well, yeah, I've been watching those.
Great.
It's been great. So yeah. That's the weather.
All right, let's go to sports.
Sports. We've got sports. Hockey is closing on the end of their season. Closing in on even. Currently, if we take a look at the NHL standings, we've got the conference standings. We got the Panthers, Maple Leafs, Hurricanes, Rangers, Lightning, Bruins, Penguins, Capitals all going to the playoffs. And in the West, we got Avalanche, Blues, Flames, Wild going to the playoffs with the Oilers, Stars, Predators, Kings, Knights, Canucks, and Jets all fighting for playoff spots, although the Jets look like they're going to be out of it pretty soon. So that's pretty neat. Then over in the NBA, the playoffs have started. Had some wild games. The Bulls did not win, although it was close. I thought they were going to get blown out, but they actually had a pretty good game. Then the Celtics won it at the end against the Nets. Heat destroyed the Atlanta Hawks, and the Warriors beat the Nuggets, and the 76ers beat the Raptors, and currently the Suns are beating the Pelicans by 7 points. We'll see how that ends. And then baseball has began. Well, it started a few weeks ago, but we're now about 10 games into the season. You got the Mets at the top. The Central is just a mashup of teams. You got the Giants, Dodgers at the top, but Rockies, Padres right behind them. You got the Blue Jays at the top. You got the White Sox and the Angels. And the NFL draft is coming up in just, I think, a week and a half. So that's pretty neat. And that's sports.
There you go. All right. Let's talk fact of the day.
Fact of the day.
Uh-huh.
So, I got a few facts today for Easter. We got Easter facts.
Easter facts?
Easter facts. First Easter fact. The Easter Bunny legend began in Germany.
Okay, and like, yeah, all right, I'm ready for this. I don't understand why. Is it chocolate related?
The origin of the Easter Bunny dates back hundreds of years, beginning in pre-Christian Germany. Here, the hare was said to be symbol of the pagan goddess of spring and fertility. As Christianity spread across Europe, pagan traditions were blended with Christian holidays, which saw the Easter Bunny lay a nest of colorful, today chocolate eggs for children who were well-behaved on Easter Sunday.
Yeah, all right. I mean, most of the like stuff we celebrate currently is the church's attempt to like bring in the like various pagan peoples into the fold. So like, yeah, it checks out.
Yeah. But it's kind of fun. We just like celebrate it. Nobody really questions anything. It's kind of like, yeah. Yep,
Crendor, if you question it, it loses its power.
Oh, I feel it losing power already.
Oh, there you go. Now you're an atheist. It's too late.
Jeez. Where's the other one I saw here? The act of painting eggs originates from a Ukrainian tradition. For countless generations, Ukrainians have been decorating eggs as a calling out to the gods and goddesses of health and fertility. The traditional act of Syanka or Paisanka is made...
It starts with a P. Is that what I'm getting from this?
It might. Is made by using wax and dyes, but this colorful custom didn't take off until Ukrainian immigrants came to the U.S.
I wonder who picked up, like, clearly companies picked up on, like, there are companies, their whole thing is Easter egg coloring.
Oh, yeah.
So was it a company that was run by, like, an old Ukraine lady, and then, like, she got bought by, like, big-time Easter man, and then that's why they keep... It's very weird to me, because it seems like it's a once... You know how they have those, like, egg dyeing kits?
Oh, yeah.
Feels like a one-time-a-year kind of thing.
It does, yeah. So it's weird.
So what does that company do the rest of the year? What do they do the rest of the year?
I don't know. Are they like the spirit Halloween of Easter eggs? They just pop up.
Maybe that's the same people.
Maybe it is. I like to think Santa just runs all the holidays.
It makes it easier, doesn't it? It's just easier.
He's just up in the North Pole. He's like, we'll run this town.
Absolutely.
We'll run all the towns. And pretzels used to be associated with Easter. When we think of Easter, chocolate, hot cross buns, and eggs spring to mind. But did you know that pretzels were an Easter snack? Pretzels are associated with Easter because the twists resemble arms crossing in prayer. From the 1950s, it was tradition for Germans to eat pretzel and hard-boiled egg for dinner on Good Friday.
Hard-boiled egg and pretzel, huh?
Sounds good to me.
Bless. You know what? It doesn't sound bad, that's for sure. Sounds very dry, like you need beer to wash it down, but yeah.
That checks out, too. They probably did have beer. Also, throwing a bonus one, in Germany, it is illegal to dance on Good Friday.
Well, that just seems unnecessary.
Yeah, I mean, It's Good Friday. Should be able to dance.
You should be able to dance. Agreed.
So there you go. There's some facts. Easter
All
facts.
right. Hey, what's our big news story of the day?
Hey, I'll tell you. This one, we returned to Florida, man. This one's not even a crazy Florida man. It's crazy, but it's like a wholesome crazy. Florida man watches Spider-Man movie 292 times, setting new world record.
Go on.
A Florida man has won back a record after watching Spider-Man No Way Home 292 times. Ramiro Alanis previously broke the record for most cinema productions attended of the same film in 2019 after watching Avengers Endgame 191 times.
Oh my God.
2021, Arnaud Klein beat him out by watching Camelot first installment 204 times, according to the Guinness Book of World Records. To win back the title, Alanis spent a total of 720 hours or 30 days watching the latest installment in the Spider-Man saga between December 16th and March 15th.
How do you confirm all those watches?
Well, okay, hear me out. Look at this.
You have answers. Oh my God.
Answers coming in. For the first few weeks of his record attempt, he watched 5 back-to-back screenings each day. Alanis estimates he spent around $3,400 on movie tickets in total over the 3 months it took to set the record. Alanis pursued the record in honor of his late grandmother, Juani, according to Guinness. She was my number one supporter and I want to remain the record holder, he said in the news release. The terms of the record dictate that the movie must be watched independently of any other activity, so he couldn't take a nap, use his phone, or even go to the bathroom while watching the film. What's more, Alanis juggled viewings of the film with family and work obligations. So they must have had somebody there watching him.
It feels like not real though. I don't. This feels like, you know how you hear that you can buy Guinness Book records? You know what I'm saying? Like, this doesn't, how do you know though? Couldn't you just turn it on and then walk away?
No, I think he went into the theater.
Right, but couldn't you buy a ticket?
I mean, you could, but
why aren't we saying, why isn't it most money spent to see one movie? That's the category he wins at for sure.
I don't think he cares. I think he wants to actually watch the movie. He's doing this for his grandmother, Wani.
Well, you know what? What a terrible waste of time.
Oh, I agree. I would not do that. But he pretty much can recite the dialogue along with the movie. And thanks to Alanis and other viewers, the movie has made over $1 billion in global sales.
That guy alone, at least 99% of that money.
Oh, yeah.
I'm no math genius, but I feel like most of the money comes from him.
And I mean, here he is at the movie dressed as Spider-Man.
Yo, you know what? He looks, and let me be very clear about this, way more normal than I thought a person should look doing this.
Yeah.
He looks like a normal human being who probably has a normal life, and this is upsetting to me. I don't like this. He doesn't look creepy or weird. He just looks like a normal guy. And if you would have said any other time, oh, this is just a dude having a good day, I'd be like, oh, what a nice dude having a good day. But now I know he's weird, and it makes this photo weird.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, he did this before with Endgame, so I think he's just this is just the thing he wants to do. He just wants to hold this weird.
Do you think
record.
there's something in it for him? Now Marvel has to bro, just you win, my man, you win.
I mean, he's probably...
You're part of the team. Come work for us. There's got to be something.
It's probably part of it now. He loves the fame that comes with it too. Dude, I'm the Guinness record book holder for this. I'm the Marvel guy. I'm the movie guy. That's probably part of it.
Yeah, it always is. Everyone wants their 15 minutes, but still, it's what a weird way to get fame. But here we are talking about him. Here we are talking about him. So winner,
exactly.
He wins. Yeah,
he wins.
Tim.
Yeah, I
there
mean,
you go.
It's an attrition goal.
You know what else my goal is? To wrap this podcast up. Hey!
Hey-o.
That's it for us. Thank you so much for listening or watching or ever enjoying this podcast. Crendor, hit them with those socials.
We've got socials, youtube.com/Cox and Crendor podcast, all one word. You can find all the podcasts there on that YouTube channel. You can take the podcast part off at the end and you go to youtube.com/Cox and Crendor. You'll find all the animations. We also have Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud. Just search Cox and Crendor. We also have our main things, youtube.com/Jesse Cox, youtube.com/Crendor, Patreon Jesse Cox, Patreon Crendor, Twitter Jesse Cox, Twitter Crendor, Twitch Jesse Cox, Twitch Crendor, Facebook Jesse Cox, Facebook Crendor, Instagram Notorious Cox, Instagram Crendor was taken.
Okay, that's it. We'll see y'all next time. And as always, to be continued.